Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your usual Divine Masculine check-in. I'm just realizing that I don't even have some of my Divine Masculine decks that I want to use, or maybe I do. All right, so Pisces full moon is upon us, and I have been being called to do more like spiritual type readings, like not just on the twin flame journey, but obviously I always want to check in daily. So my horoscope readings right now have been more general, just because that's the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, so thank you guys for your love and your support. We're going to start off with my Moody Moon messages, masculine, and see where the Divine Masculine is at currently. What are his feelings? What are his emotions? What are his moods? Where is this Divine Masculine at? I've been having cards fly a lot lately too. Okay, we've got snooping, social media stalking, gossiping, asking questions. So some of you guys might feel like he can't even snoop because maybe your stuff is private, maybe you guys blocked each other, but where there is a will, there is a way, especially if that card is coming up first. I feel like that is saying that there's definitely an energy of the masculine wanting to stay connected to you on some sort of social media, trying to find information about you. Definitely keeping tabs on you, okay? Calm, trusting, balanced, happy. I'm getting this a lot lately. So there may be like a calm after a storm. You might have had some issues with the like you might have had some altercations or stuff or fights in the past, and maybe things are just kind of balancing out after that, okay? Partying, lighthearted joy. So I don't get the masculine is in a very deep ascending energy from this, from these cards so far. I feel he's sort of trying to keep himself in a high vibrational state, maybe not thinking so much about the depths of this connection, but we do have lonely, isolated, disconnected, and alone. Inconsistent, unreliable, unstable game playing, and sad, okay? So I take back what I said because we have depressed, grief. So I feel he's just trying to avoid his feelings here, okay? He's just trying to distract himself from the pain of maybe whatever happened with you guys, all right? He doesn't feel supported by the people around him. He doesn't feel like he has people around him that really understand him. Okay, I'm gonna pull from Mystic's Midnight Oracle and see what other messages we got for where the masculine's at. Butcher shop, daily grind, routine, and profession. Okay, so I feel he might be also very kind of bored. All right, he might just kind of be caught up in his job. He might be using that as a distraction. He might be just trying to stay in this routine. It keeps his mind focused. It keeps him from thinking about things he doesn't want to think about. It keeps him from his sad and lonely life, okay? Which I feel he's kind of built, but he doesn't know how to get out of. Nuclear bomb, vulnerable, exposed, unsafe. Wow, I never got this one before. So he might feel like he's scared of another bomb going off with the feminine. He might feel like, I feel he feels kind of scared right now of this connection, of the feminine's like reactions to him, or, you know, things that have happened in the past with her that they could blow up again. Okay. So, I don't feel like he feels very good right now. Voodoo doll, imitation, mimic, and copycat. He's kind of faking it till he makes it, I feel like, all right? He's kind of lost in his identity as well, I feel like. You know, also, whatever you're going through in your life, remember that's always sort of a mirror for this dynamic. So if you feel like you're kind of in some of these energies, the masculine probably is too. It's a cue that that's what he's going through, okay? So you guys might feel like there's people in your life that are almost have like the evil eye out for you, and you don't feel safe. You don't feel like you could trust people. You don't feel like people have your back. You feel like maybe people are even like it's like haters that are like almost like copying you or stuff like that. I feel like that's what the masculine's going through too, because you guys are always mirroring each other. Or there's something about that where you're both experience these kind of unsafe feelings that you're mirroring back. We have a lot about like robotic and daily grind and routine, program empty. So I just feel like there's not a lot of like love and connection in this masculine's life. He's just kind of going through the motions, okay? I'm going to pull from Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey Tarot and see what other messages we got going on here. Is this even like, okay. What other energies are going on with the masculine? This Pisces full moon energy is hitting me hard. Three of Cups, celebration, community. I do feel like there are some fun things going on for him, and he kind of needs that, but they're only like temporary distractions with friends and stuff. They're sort of empty too. They're not like really emotionally fulfilling. They're not like true connections, but they're just enough to pass the time. Old wounds, Five of Cups. There's that sadness again, okay? So the masculine's definitely grieving. He's definitely having sadness. He's definitely being triggered. I feel he knows things more than you think he does, okay? But he's not really saying anything. He's not really acting on it. He's a lot more intuitive, even subconsciously, than you would think. You might be dealing with a Pisces here. But I feel this High Priestess is also like you seeing beyond the facade of how he's acting. Like you being told to trust what you know and you spiritually feel versus what you're seeing. Maybe you're also snooping on social media. Don't judge it by that, because I feel like there's sadness, there's pain, and there's grief that he's not showing that you know is there. Okay. This is turning out to be sort of a Two of Pentacles balancing act. He's trying to balance his internal like struggles with this external way he has to present himself. And this is kind of what I was saying. He's sort of scared of the feminine right now because he feels like she's said things. He may be thinking about it. You may be thinking about things he said as well. So I do feel there's a lot of mirroring energy going on. You guys might have exchanged harsh words. He's just trying to calm down after this fight maybe. And, but it brought up old wounds in him, and he's vulnerable right now. He doesn't feel very good. He doesn't feel very strong. Let's get some in the shadows messages from him. What does he want to communicate? I feel like both people are getting wounded and triggered here in this connection, okay, in various ways. This is from All Things Intuitive. Let's see what he wants to communicate. Oh, I had a... You are not part of my plan. Ooh. I feel this is saying you weren't part of his plan, but you ended up now living in his mind and his heart, and he doesn't know how to separate the two. He has that Two of Pentacles. He has what he's planning versus what he's actually feeling. Look, I tell myself you don't mean that much. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, as much as he wants to convince himself you don't have any bearing on his plan, on his feelings, on his thoughts, you do. This is rationalization. Like, oh, well, you're not important to me. But that he's then saying, but I'm just telling myself that. I hope you're happy for me. I feel he posts things on social media and he tries to portray himself as happy because he's trying to get you to be a certain way. He's trying to say you should be supporting me, you should be happy for me. He's almost trying to like shove it in your face, okay? I'm also going to get some messages from Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey Messages Volume 2 and see what else he wants to communicate. What else does this masculine want to say? I feel too much pressure right now. Yeah, he's got that Two of Pentacles energy, so he's got a lot on his plate, and he has to show up in a certain way, maybe for business or for his life. And inside, he's like a diamond under pressure. He feels like he's breaking, okay? I care too much what others think about right now. So he's so influenced by the people around him, okay? I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. That's the feeling I'm getting, like he's saying you weren't part of my plan, but now I can't stop thinking of you. Now I'm forever reminded of you. Now you're forever a part of me. Okay. So I'm going to use Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Carrie, why did I say? Celestial, yeah, well, that's fine the way I said it. Her Heart and Soul Oracle. And see what else is going on here. What other energies? I feel like there's like a wall, like the masculine has this like wall, like he feels hurt. And as I'm doing this reading, it's like I'm trying to break down that wall to get to the core of him. Wait. Sometimes having patience is excruciating. We just want to take action, try to fix what's broken, what's not working in our relationship. Allow divine timing to do its thing. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take a deep breath. Just relax and wait. Just wait. What's meant for you will come back to you. The masculine definitely wants you to wait, even though he's like minimizing how much you mean to him. Okay. My God, these cards are just... I'm getting cards, but I'm not ready. I want to keep shuffling, so... What else does this masculine want to say? Whoa. Okay, so this is sort of an energy we've been getting throughout the reading. It really was love at first sight the moment I saw you, from that first glance that I knew was meant for only me. The brush of your hand against mine, your heartwarming smile, and everything about you that brings me joy beyond measure. Thank you for choosing me for life. Joy. This is like what I feel he's trying to find, you know? He may have felt that with you initially, and now he's not happy, but he's searching for it. He's trying to replicate that, and I feel like he doesn't realize it came from you. It came from your connection. I feel like he's searching for it in everyone. That's why he says, I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. And then I also have reach here. What I would give to be able to reach out and touch you again, a tangible piece of you that I had the pleasure of knowing once. I will forever reach out for you, and maybe someday our hands, our hearts will meet again. That's so beautiful. I feel he's reaching out for joy. He's trying to figure it out. What's going to bring him happiness? He's trying to fit these puzzle pieces in, but they're not really making sense, okay? I have a couple more decks that I want to use. Rising Sun Oracle. So let's see what other energies are here with the masculine. What chakras are coming up for him. What else? What other energies? This is Soul Activation Oracle deck from Rising Sun Oracle. Strength, solar plexus. He's trying to get his strength back. He's trying to push through things that are hard for him. He's not the strongest, this masculine. I don't think that's always been his forte, okay? Teach, crown chakra, but he's learning. He's learning different ways to handle things. He's growing. He's expanding his consciousness. He is receptive to things happening, but it's in a slower time than you probably want, okay? Because of his pride. His pride prevents him from a lot. He already said, you don't mean that much to me. There's a lot of pride here, okay? I feel that's like a big overarching energy of this. And there's a power struggle still. That's something in his root chakra where he hasn't developed his confidence yet. So he's very threatened when he feels overpowered, okay? Let's get some final messages from Divine Masculine Journey to Sacred Union from Karen from Soul Magic 99. And see some final energies of this masculine. Have you put some sort of spell on me? We got this the other day. He feels very overtaken by this feminine. He feels like she makes him do things honestly against his own will. He feels powerless with her. He doesn't feel strong. He's trying to get his strength. Third party situation, karmic ties, okay? So he's definitely, ooh, look at that. And the feminine falls on her face. There's definitely other parties involved. It's like, I feel the other parties are almost like this distraction from really what the dynamic with him and the feminine are. They're almost like this like ploy to like look over here, when really none of this has anything to do with that third party. It's all about him avoiding himself, okay, and his pride and all his wounds. But he uses that third party as a way to distract. What's the word I'm looking for? A decoy. The karmic partner is a decoy. Someone who reaches out. We had reach twice. So I do feel this masculine is going to make contact. I do feel like he's telepathically making contact, but he will message, phone, something in some future here, okay? And I keep getting this turtle because this is patience. And we've got 2 horses, these Pegasus things. Maybe there's like a lot of them in the charm thing, but this is like, I don't know, I felt like running wild and free until he's ready to be tamed. And then this turtle I feel is about his protective shell, because he feels vulnerable right now. And then this to me is like the Mickey Mouse key, like Disney inner child, the key to unlocking that joy, that like inner child within him, okay? So I want to get actually a couple more cards from my Poetic Confessions and just get some final messages from this masculine. Dark night. In the darkness, I cling to your light. Deep down in the trenches, you're always shining bright. So he's not doing that great, guys. There could be also some like really karmic things happening with his karmic partner, if he has one. It's not in your head. I feel it too, but I'm a clumsy person who never knows what to do. Well, there's his confession. This is mutual, because before I convinced myself you don't mean that much, but right here, this is it. It is mutual. This card says mutual, okay? He does feel the same way. He just doesn't know how to deal with it. All right, guys, that is your message. I hope it resonated with you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.